At forvente. At forvente. To expect. At forvente. At forvente. Okay, we got some examples here. Let's see. Hvad er det, du forventer? Hvad er det, du forventer? What is it you expect, or what is it you're expecting? Hvad er det, du forventer? Altså, hvad er det, du forventer? Ja. Hvad er det, du forventer? Hun forventede ikke så meget af os. Hun forventede ikke så meget af os. She didn't expect that much from us. Right? Ikke så meget. Not so much. Not that much. Hun forventede ikke så meget af os. That's nice. So that is forvente. Right? This is infinitive. This is present tense. And this is past. Forvente, forventer, forventede. Right? Hun forventede ikke så meget af os. At håbe. At håbe. To hope. It's kind of easy. At håbe. Okay, what examples do we have? We have this. Han håber, at bilen kan starte. Han håber, at bilen kan starte. Starte. Også a little bit faster. Han håber, at bilen kan starte. Jeg håber, at bilen kan starte. Alright. He's hoping that the car can start. Han håber, at bilen kan starte. Så har vi den her. I got this one. Ja, de håbede på en fredelig løsning. De håbede på en fredelig løsning. They were hoping for a peaceful solution. De håbede på en fredelig løsning. So good word too. Løsning, ikke? Solution. Fredelig løsning. Peaceful solution. På is the preposition here. If you are hoping for something and you wanna, connect that, like I'm hoping for this, then you will generally say på, like håbe på, like hoping for that, for something. Jeg håber på something. Så går vi videre. We're moving on. Okay, at have brug for. At have brug for. Or have brug for, because we say kind of fast, in real life. So at have brug for means to need. But in Danish we have many words that mean that. It's actually a little bit frustrating, but it's also interesting. This is just one of them. And today I'm going to explain some of the differences, but not like very, very in depth, because there are other verbs to cover. So this is a very useful word. At have brug for, to need. Literally to have, use for. Ikke? Have, to have, brug for, use for. Okay, let's see what we got here. I har brug for hinanden. I har brug for hinanden. You need each other. You need each other. Right? I har brug for hinanden. Har du brug for en advokat? Har du brug for en advokat? Do you need a lawyer? This is a very good question, I guess. Har du brug for en advokat? Har du brug for en advokat? Har du brug for en advokat? Ja. I har brug for hinanden. Har du brug for en advokat? So at have brug for is one of the very frequent words. It's maybe the most frequent word when we are speaking about needing something in Danish. So I'm gonna contrast it a little bit with the next one and the one after that. Then you can kind of see the overlap, but also the differences. Okay, this was the first one. At have brug for. Okay, so this one is at trænge til. At trænge til, which is to need, like be in need of. This is a little bit different, right? At trænge til is not so much like brug for. Brug for could be many things. Could be something material or immaterial. It could be something you need to do because you feel a need to do that. Brug for can be used a lot. But trænge til is a little more narrow. It's basically when you're in need of something, like it is a need that is unfulfilled, which you can see from these examples. So very often this will be about something physical, like something your body or soul needs, or maybe you have some social needs. That would be a very good example of at trænge til. So you cannot use it as much as you can use it at have brug for. This one is more narrow, but you will see when you can use it. Here we go. Ja, hun trænger til et hvil. Hun trænger til et hvil. She needs a rest. Right? Hun trænger til et hvil. So yeah, this is like she is in need of a rest. Yeah, you could also say har brug for, but trænger til sort of emphasizes like it's a need that is unfulfilled. Right? You say it when it's a need that's not being covered, not being met. That is the purpose of at trænge til. Jeg trænger til something. I need, like I'm in need of. Han trængte til at være lidt alene. Han trængte til at være lidt alene. He needed to be alone for a bit. Han trængte til at være lidt alene. So it's cool, right? Again, it's because he had a need to be alone. He was like, I just want to be alone. Don't bother me. Don't disturb me, right? So yeah, it's kind of like that. The best way to highlight the contrast between at have brug for and trænge til is you wouldn't say about trænge til about some practical need. Like jeg trænger til noget tid, I need some time. Jeg trænger til nogle penge, I need some money. That would make no sense, because you only need those things because they serve a purpose, and like they are tools that you can use to achieve something. Where trænge til is something to cover by itself. I think that's why like being alone or being with others or sleeping, eating, like a lot of these things, it's good to use trænge til, but not so much material needs, like when you say practical things, then you don't want to say trænge til. Okay, I think it's pretty clear now. Så vi går videre. We're moving on. Yes, at kræve. At kræve is a little bit in the same category. To require or demand. At kræve. And this can both be a person requiring or demanding something, but it can also be a situation, right? Or maybe a computer, like there are certain requirements, the system requirements. That's krav, right? Because it's a noun. But yeah, it's that logic. At kræve. At kræve. Now what we have here. Så vi kræver, at de betaler til tiden. Vi kræver, at de betaler til tiden. We demand that they pay on time. Okay? Vi kræver, at de betaler til tiden. Til tiden. Like on time. It might look a little bit weird from a learner's perspective, because you're like, well, on time, wouldn't that be på tiden or på tid? Like, no. Til tiden. That is how you say it in Danish. When someone keeps the deadline, they due date. Så vi kræver, at de betaler til tiden. Vi kræver. Super. Var det, de krævede, urimeligt? Var det, de krævede, urimeligt? krævede, if you want to be very slow about it, was what they demanded unreasonable? Var det, de krævede, urimeligt? Okay, alright. So this is the past, right? Krævede, krævede. At kræve, vi kræver, de krævede, de krævede. Yeah. It's nice, and it's a good little practice, a little bit grammar practice. Vi kræver, at de betaler til tiden. Var det, de krævede, urimeligt? Wonderful. Okay, vi tager den næste. Take the next one. At behøve. At behøve is to need. Most of the time it would be to do something. But actually a lot of the time it's when you don't need it. It's like a negative. So yeah, you'll see that here. At behøve, behøve, behøve. Du behøver ikke spørge om lov. Du behøver ikke at spørge om lov. You don't need to ask for permission. Du behøver ikke spørge om lov. Du behøver ikke, you don't need to, at spørge om lov. To ask for permission.